Welcome back to Everyday Stoic. Today we'll be reading 50 of the best Stoic quotes. If you are irritated by every rub, how will your mirror be polished? Demand not that things happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and you will go on well. Keep your intentions pure. Emotions will try to distract you, so keep going. That's the cure. As each day arises, welcome it as the very best day of all, and make it your own possession. We must seize what flees. What is to give light must endure burning. You are not tied to a particular position. Your loyalty is not to a career or company. Weak men act to satisfy their needs. Stronger men, their duties. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. If you make happiness your goal, you will be disappointed. If you make presence your goal, you'll be satisfied. Desire is a contract that you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. What we fear doing most is usually what we most need to do. I begin to speak only when I'm certain what I'll say isn't better left unsaid. The things you own end up owning you. Don't let jerks live rent-free in your head. Just keep in mind, the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. He has the most who is content with the least. I have to die. If it is now, well then I die now. If later, then now I will take my lunch. Since the hour for lunch has arrived, and dying I will tend to later. Don't get mad at others because life is kicking your ass. A Stoic is someone who transforms fear into prudence, pain into transformation, mistakes into initiation, and desire into undertaking. What you are supposed to do when you don't like a thing is change it. If you can't change it, change the way you think about it. Don't complain. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. A true hero is one who conquers his own anger and hatred. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. To not be distracted by the darkness of others, to head towards the light, to be good without hesitation, even when other people are not. That's our job. You don't suffer because things are impermanent. You suffer because things are impermanent and you think they are permanent. Lean into the discomfort of the work. What man actually needs is not a tensionless state, but rather the striving and struggling for some goal worthy of him. Eventually, the time that was not spent on learning skills will catch up with you, and the fall will be painful. Winning is not about talent, being smart, taking shortcuts. It's about finding the right thing to do and doing it. The rob that smiles steals something from a thief. Be an island of calm in the sea of craziness. If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable. He is a wise man who does not grieve for things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. The great law of nature is that it never stops. There is no end. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. When someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. Stoicism is about the domestication of emotions, not their elimination. Make the mind tougher by exposing it to adversity. It can ruin your life only if it ruins your character. Otherwise, it cannot harm you. Never let people who choose the path of least resistance steer you away from your chosen path of most resistance. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The day which we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity. Our job is to find a few intelligent things to do, not to keep up with every damn thing in the world. Freedom is secured not by the fulfilling of men's desires, but by the removal of desire. When we are well, we all have good advice for those who are ill. Thank you for listening to Everyday Stoic. To support projects like this in the future, please consider becoming a YouTube member, or you can find some of our merchandise in the links below. If you want more Stoic quotes like this, please follow us on Instagram @EverydayStoic.